These religious organizations will keep you dead and keep themselves fed. They have kept you in captivity for so long that you can't even hear God for yourself. At some point in your life, you're going to need to have a spiritual awakening to know God for yourself and to know that your own purpose and your own mission in your life. Sitting inside their buildings is not going to help you, and it's not going to save you. The Messiah has already done the Messiah's part. And if you're waiting on somebody to come save you, my friend, I'm telling you, it's not going to happen. Coming from a messenger, it's not going to happen. You're going to have to get up and get out and get something. Waiting on miracles is just not happening. You got to get out here in life. And you got to climb that mountain. Sitting around on your knees praying and crying all the time. Aren't you tired of being a beggar? You're not tired? You got to take things by force, meaning you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan in life. Waiting on things to drop in your lap is not happening for the average person. How long will you wait for things to happen? How long will you wait for a miracle to drop in your lap? I'm coming to tell you the truth. It don't work like that. Because if it was going to work like that for you, it will work like that for me. I'm telling you, this is not what I wanted to do. I had to say yes to God. I believe I'm part of that new generation that God is raising up. What they have taught you is wrong. That's why we still in the same place. Same place. You still woe out and tired. Still trying to break generational curses. In the year of 2025, why are you still breaking generational curses? That just goes to show how many generations laid down and rolled over. Even if it was giving up their dreams, having fear. And some of them didn't have the support they needed. In other words, they lived a life of lack. I am telling you to your face, believing in God is not going to be enough. You're going to have to work. You know how many people believe in God? And they died without any life fulfillment. Belief, faith, and work. Belief, faith, and work. Belief, faith, and work. People believe in God, but a lot of people don't have the faith or the work ethic. Simple. These religious groups have paralyzed you. They didn't teach spirituality. But what I did here is waiting on the Lord. When you have a spiritual awakening, you realize it's not just waiting, it's work. There is a season of purging. character building. There's an internal work. Why do you think that there's a group of people who believe in God and go to church all the time and they still hateful? No internal work. Nothing. They go sit inside of a building and think that that's it. These religious organizations will paralyze you if you don't walk out. Especially if you're up under a teaching of somebody who's spiritually dead. Catch them diamonds if you want. All I know is I'm free. Listen, I'm going to stop right there. And I'll come back with more videos of giving you the real thoughts of Diamond Rock. And before I go, I'm going to tell you, break that curse of pretending. Silent society, meaning you don't have to live up to what these people want you to be and how they want you to be. You don't need to be a part of a group that don't see you, don't accept you. You don't need their acceptance. Live and be truthful, because if you don't, that's gonna kill you quicker than anything. Don't live a lie. You don't have to pretend. You ain't gotta keep trying to act like you got it all together. You don't have to have this checklist of what you don't to make yourself feel righteous. You don't need to do none of that. I came to God totally me, and that's why I'm totally free. Catch them diamonds. You know what I'm saying? You don't need nobody's validation. Be free. Be free. Be free.